Welcome to the Grove, everybody. My name is Eli.
And I'm Becca. And like Eli says, every time we play a board game on camera, we're married.
I don't have my ring on, but I promise we are married.
Shame.
But today we're going to talk about games that are good for a date night, because married couples do go on dates. And sometimes I'm just like, hey, can we play a board game as a date and just call it a date? And then we cook chicken, and then we kind of overcook the chicken, and this happened like 2 days ago. It's
yeah,
fun.
I feel like that's kind of the vibe. Like when you're married without kids, it's like we go out to eat all the time. So it's like this meal out is a date. The meal out yesterday, that was just dinner. This is a date.
That was just Taco Bell. This is date night Taco Bell. But we're going to talk about our favorite games that you can play if, varying experience levels here.
Yeah.
So if you're new to the hobby, or if you were in a situation that I was in when we were first dating, one of us is really into board games and one of us was not super into board games. So we've got varying levels of weight and things that are easy to teach, things that are quick to teach, and things that are just good to play as a couple because they're just a great game. So I have, in number 5, Sky Team.
Ooh, yes.
I think that's a great game. Sky Team's great because you get to play it completely silently, except for a phase where you're allowed to talk about things. But in the whole game, you're both pilots, and you're trying to successfully land a plane. And you can play it, in the easier levels, but some of them get like genuinely hard. Like there's a timer, and
I would say out the gate, I was like, it gets harder than this?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah, they made it.
We're not qualified for this.
And it's cool because they have like real runways and stuff. But the crazy part is, so you're gonna roll your dice, and these dice are gonna allow you to do things like adjust the pitch and the yaw. Are those boat terms, or it doesn't matter? Pitch and I think those are boat terms.
It sounds like a plane term. I don't think that's a boat
You adjust the pitch and you adjust the
not
yaw.
Qualified
Not
to
qualified.
be pilots.
But that said, we do recommend if you're going to play it as a couple,
Yes.
you got to have pilot names.
Yes.
What's your pilot name?
My pilot name, as you know, is Patty Sullivan.
Mm-hmm. What's your backstory?
She's just a rough gal. She probably was in the military at some point. She's very addicted to nicotine, chain smoker, but she will get you there, and she'll get you there safe most of the time.
Most of the time. I think we kind of caused a tragic event that will be remembered in national history.
It's fine. But we landed the second plane.
We did land the second plane.
We survived the crash, got on another plane. They let us keep flying.
Yeah. My pilot name is Texas Stonewall. He's built like a stone wall. He survives plane crashes, multiple ones apparently. But he's just, he likes to drink, namely coffee, because you got to use that in the game. But he likes a little something special in his coffee from time to time. And the Federal Aviation Committee's not caught on to that. But he gets people there safe-ish.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Sky Team. The crazy thing about it is you have a planning phase where you get to talk to each other, and you get to there's different mechanics for how to land the plane. Like you have to get the plane leveled out, and you have to be going certain speeds, and you have to do all these different things. And the way you do all that is placing your dice out. So you get this planning phase where you'll say things like, okay, next round, I'm gonna focus on leveling the plane out, and you focus on slowing the plane down. And then you have to stop talking and you roll your dice, and then you don't get to see what the other person's dice are, and you're silently trying to be oh no, I didn't roll what we needed to level the plane out. I hope you figure it out and level out the plane.
That's what's great about it.
It's very silly. And then you finish the round and you get to plan again.
Yeah.
And you both are just oh my God, this is going terribly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a little bit of planning and a little bit of luck, because sometimes she rolls a 1 and I roll a 6, and the whole thing is you kind of got to level it out. You can't do that. I need to play something that's closer to her end. But no, Sky Team's great. It's fantastic. It's a very fun time. It's a very stressful time. Yeah. But it forges some memories, which is what we love.
I recommend it to everybody.
So you want to take us to the next one?
Which one? I mean, clearly these are the games we're going to be talking about.
What?
It's just
That's crazy.
The order that we want to talk about then.
Oh, there are 5.
I don't know. Maybe we can go in a level kind of order.
Okay.
So maybe Forest Shuffle next, because I feel like Forest Shuffle is not super complicated. It's pretty easy to pick up. You're gonna have is it a clearing board? Is that what it's called? So you have this board that lays out in the middle of the table, and you're gonna be flipping cards out into the clearing, and on your turn you're gonna be drawing cards and playing them out into your own area, which I can't remember what it's
It's
called.
your forest. So there's the, this is a forest, this is a clearing, this is a forest.
And the cards are like different types of trees or different types of critters or bugs, and they all do different abilities, and you're kind of like
Combo.
Yeah, exactly. They like have scoring combos, and if you have a warthog and a squeaker, you get extra 10 points. So,
Don't even talk about the squeaker game.
You're kind of like rushing to try to draft what you need, and then you start seeing what the other person's putting out in their forest, so you're trying to keep things from them. It's a little chaotic, and it's the art of it is very cute, and it's a good time.
I think the difference between these two as well, between Forest Shuffle and Sky Team, is that Forest Shuffle is a little stinky. You can be mean.
This is true.
Because the clearing is where all your critters are going to go, but at the end of your turn, you're going to check, and if there are more than 10 cards in the clearing, they all go away.
Yeah.
And they're gone for the rest of the game. And if somebody's trying to collect butterflies or bats, sometimes a bear can just come in and take them all to the cave.
Yeah, which is
And it's
pretty
sad.
great. Which is pretty great.
It's not, which I won that game, so it's fine. It's
yes,
fine.
you did win. You did win.
I
Eli he did a bat max. He had how many bats?
Max?
How many bats did you end up with? Like 10?
Like 8? It was like most of the ones available, but I waited until she didn't. It was too late by the time you caught on that I was bat maxing.
There's so many bats.
It was bat nat max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good combo. If you're ever playing Forest Shuffle, bat nat max.
Bat nat.
Patent it.
Wow.
Patent it right now.
That's a tongue twister. But it's very cute. You're building out your little forest, and it's kind of, I mean, almost in a way like hidden scoring. Like I had a sense of what I was going to be scoring, but then at the end, once you start counting everything up, you kind of like get to see how all of your combos are playing out, and you can kind of gauge how the other person's doing if you're paying attention to the types of cards they're putting out, but it's hard to see. So it's competitive, but you're kind of like, I'm putting it all on the table. I'm trying to build the best. I will also say Eli and I are incredibly competitive, so we're going into this to win. But it's like I'm trying to build the best forest, but I will also say the little critters are really cute. So sometimes you're like, I just want this raccoon to be in my forest.
Right, I just want this little bunny.
Cute.
Yeah.
Right.
It is good.
It's a good one.
I liked it also has a little bit more combo potential. Sky Team's great. We've talked about that. This is the next step up. We're talking about combos now. I kind of said the combo thing. There's like this, you get bonus actions. If you pay for your cards with certain cards, you get bonus actions. And one of the bonus actions is that you get to take another turn.
Yeah.
And so sometimes you pay for that bonus with cards, and then as your bonus action, you take the cards back. And so I was able to she was actually the one going for the butterflies, but I was just like, I'm gonna play these two butterflies out.
Taking the butterflies.
And as my extra turn, I'm just gonna
Stinky.
take those right back.
Yeah. One thing about Forest Shuffle too, in comparison to Sky Team, well, I guess let me flip that around. One thing about Sky Team in comparison to Forest Shuffle is that Sky Team is like collaborative play. So if one member has played more games or has more kind of like strategy when they're coming into it, it still can be pretty balanced because you get to kind of plan. So, it's a good game for some, like a couple or, even two friends that might be playing it, that one has more board game experience than the other because you can kind of balance each other out. Forest Shuffle is, if someone has more board game experience, they might be able to pull off more combos if they just kind of see the matrix sooner. But it's still easy entry. There's only 2 actions you get to do on your turn, and it's just about making combos.
Yeah,
and it's
really
all
snappy.
random too. So like the cards that are going to come out are going to be different every game.
It's super, super snappy. I think we talked about Forest Shuffle enough. It's time to move on to the next tier of game. We got, not 10. We have Moon Rollers, which is from Ivy Studio. This game has been all over the country.
Out of the country.
Out of the country.
We took it on
with
a
us?
cruise.
Yeah, we did. And we actually we taught it to, I'm just now remembering this. We taught this game to the cruise people. They were cleaning up the cafeteria and we were playing at like 2 in the morning, and then they came out and they were like, oh, what's this game? And then we taught them how to play Moon
Yeah, so actually it's funny you bring that up. Apparently, board gaming is really big with the cruise industry because they all can bring their games on the ship and then they can play down in their crew quarters, I guess.
Yeah.
But they were telling us all the games that their crew was currently
They
into.
had a good collection too.
Yeah, they had a crazy collection.
It was
but
modern stuff.
Yeah,
Anyway, this
they were
game's
excited about Moon Rollers.
Yeah, and Moon Rollers is importantly not about going on a cruise.
No,
that would be
nothing to do with
Galactic Cruise or arguably Ahoy, depending on what faction you're playing. But Moon Rollers is just like a push your luck dice rolling game. And it's super, super, super snappy. You can play it up to 5, and it gets a little bit engine buildy, which means you're going to get cards that go into your tableau and they're going to let you do stuff. So like, if I roll this, I can turn it into that. Or if I roll 3 of these, I get to do a thing. It's really, really fun. And there's just something about that dopamine hit when you just roll your dice and you keep getting what you need and you keep getting what you need. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
And then with the highs come the lows of when you inevitably don't get what you need and you bust and you have to reset everything. But
our dynamic in Push Your Luck is completely opposite. Eli just likes to keep rolling and rolling and rolling, and then he'll lose everything.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah. Whereas I'm like, statistically, probably should stop here. Might get a better chance if I just keep what I have. But I will say Moon Rollers is probably a little more complex than the other two we've talked about. It's not super hard to learn. It's rolling dice and assigning them out, but some of the cards that you're going to assign your dice to have like special abilities, so a little more complicated in like understanding how to like enact those special abilities, and then you're going to bring those cards to your little player area, so kind of thinking about the combos you can build gets a little more complicated, but I think it's still pretty
These two are pretty comparable.
Yeah, pretty easy to pick up.
It's easy to teach. We took this to Gen Con and taught some people. It's
actually where Izzy learned to play it, and Izzy was immediately obsessed with it.
She's a fiend for dice games.
Yeah.
It's just fun. I think that we tried to pick a nice little collection of mechanics. You got cooperative, you've got engine building, and this is Push Your Luck. And if you are addicted to caffeine or sugar like I am, Push Your Luck is just something special. There's not much like it except for things that are illegal that we can't discuss on the channel. So we love Push Your Luck games.
Very fun.
So what's next? I'm gonna let you take this one.
You know what it is. If you've watched any of our other content, you've certainly heard us talk about how I'm obsessed with Castles of Burgundy.
So good.
This is my game. This is my go-to. I've beaten you several times.
It's important that you know that I still agreed with this being on the list, despite the fact that at one point she had beaten me 10 times in a row. And I was shattered, but it's just such a good experience. It's in my opinion, and I've said this before, and I can put it on tape now.
Aggressively excited about
Yeah,
it.
it's very good. It is one of the few games that I would call perfect. Like genuinely no notes. We have all the expansions for it. We got the special edition.
Just that it's always a good experience. It feels very like well-rounded. It's very easy to understand, and like mechanically feels very balanced. There's
you
not
can teach it to people easily too.
Yeah,
It's
there's lots
really
of ways
intuitive.
that the game can play out too. So to kind of backtrack a little bit, the point of the game is you're in the Burgundy region of France. You are building out your duchy, is what it's called, and you're going to be drafting different tiles that you're going to get to play out in your little player area. And the tiles do different things. They may give you different buildings in your town, different monasteries that give you special abilities, castles, of course.
Naturally.
Ships that are
God,
going to let
castles.
you change the turn order, mines, which are going to give you money, and you're going to build out this whole tableau. It's going to give you points, different scoring potential, and it's competitive, but it's, again, hidden scoring.
It's a little stinky though. It's not hidden. You see people score, but there's a
That's
lot
true.
of in-game scoring.
There's a lot of
potential,
in-game
which
scoring.
I like about it, because like one of my least favorite feelings in a board game is whenever you just know that you're out of the game.
Yeah.
And that can happen in some of the 10 that I lost in a row. That did happen. But now that we've gotten kind of on the similar skill level, I feel like there's always that chance, and there's a little bit of hidden scoring where I might have just been able to squeak it out, but it's good.
It's
Also a little mean. Like
it can be.
It can be a little mean, like Forest Shuffle. Like there's limited resources. Every turn you're going to roll some dice. Those dice are going to choose what you can do, and sometimes you're both going to want to go to this one spot to get that one tile. There's only one tile, so you can't do it.
Yeah.
And then tensions get high.
It gets stressful.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, very competitive. I've definitely had my watch go off to be like, you need to calm down.
You literally did, yeah. You got
Yeah.
like a stress warning after I think I can't remember what I drafted. I think it was a ship or something. And then you got a watch alert that said you needed to get your heart rate lowered.
You need to settle down. You are an adult.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
But it's stressful because you're trying to like race to get the best tiles that are out there on the board. It's a great game. It's just like a good chill vibe too.
Yeah, it's just fun because it's a chill game. There's like a good little layer of strategy to it. It's snappy enough at 2 players where you can play it again and again. You can do like a couple of games in a single night pretty easily.
Yeah.
And
Or if you just want to play like a quick little game, you can do that too.
yeah, yeah, for sure. All right, we ready? We ready to talk about?
Yes.
All right. So my top date night game is kind of crazy. So like this is like this is like family weight. Sky Team is. 4 Shuffles a step up, Moon Rollers is a step up, and Castles of Burgundy is like Wingspan, middleweight, pretty like
that's fair.
middle lightweight. Tend is a little heavier. It's not heavy like, you know, anything that we'll talk about in some of our other videos like Voidfall or TI4 or anything, but it's got a lot going on, and you're probably going to say, Eli, you're crazy for saying this is a date night game because it takes 2 hours to play, and it's a lot to teach. So if you're trying to teach it to somebody who's new to the hobby, they're gonna like just have to sit and listen to you talk for 40 minutes. It's worth it because I think this game captures the feeling of like when you're up late at 3 a.m. playing Minecraft, and this might be too deep of a cut, so I'll throw in another example. When you're up at 3 a.m. playing Minecraft and that like piano track hits, and you're just like, dang.
I've never played Minecraft, so I'm not sure.
When you're in Animal Crossing and you got your money tree and you're able to like hearing those bells come in, or just like every time you talk to Boomer in Animal Crossing, it's just it's cozy. It's cozy. It's like a nice little sweater, and it's amazing. You're playing as these farmers on a space planet, a planet in space. And you're,
I knew what you meant.
Yeah. You have these tasks that are in front of you. Every round they're going to be different. You get to pick 2 things to do, and it can be like, I want to go fishing, I want to go chop some wood, or I want to raise a family of space sheep. And you can do those things, and you can build out your farm, or chickens and space cows. You can
grow plants.
Yeah,
I don't know if you said
alien pineapples. Yeah.
You can go. What is it? Use your axe in the mine.
Pickaxing? Or you can use
a verb?
your machete to chop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very fun. There's a lot of combo potential. You're basically just trying to fill up your manifest, which is like all the goods you'll be collecting in the game.
Yeah.
And it starts off a little slow. You got to kind of like figure out what your niche is. I call it like a sandbox game. You can kind of make it whatever you want. There's a lot of different strategies and a lot of different routes you can take. I've played this game a ton solo, but we've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
We've enjoyed it at 2 players. It scales up all the way up. So if you're wanting to have a triple date or a quadruple date, it goes up to infinite player counts as long as you have the components for it. So this is what I would argue is a very good date night game if you're playing with other people who are experienced with board games. If you guys are kind of like comfortable, kind of like we were talking about, we were snowed in this week, we weren't able to go anywhere, and it's like, well, we got to do something.
Yeah.
Let's play some board games. This is a great one for that. Yeah. If your group is comfortable, or your partner is comfortable with playing a little bit of heavier games, or if you're comfortable with playing heavier games, I don't know why I'm assuming that you are just incredible at board games. You might be new. Play it. It's great.
Yeah. I think cozy's the right word to describe it. It's very just cute, colorful. It's not a roll and write, but
it's a flip and write is what they're calling it, because you flip the cards and that determines stuff. But it is what I would call like a point salad game. It's like you're going to take an action, that's going to give you a thing, and then by the end of it, so like I was saying, that it starts off a little slower. You're going to just take 2 actions, but then eventually you get a lot of bonus actions. And so by the end of the game, it's like, I'm going to take my turn, and that's going to let me do this, and that's going to give me that, and then I get to spin that here, and then I get to take this action. Oh my gosh, I just got these many points, and it's very, very fun.
It gets a little crazy.
Yeah, in a good way.
Yeah. But it's cute, very cute, very colorful. You get to like scratch off, like there's little scratch off cards when you go to the mines or go chopping in the woods. And then there's like a dice rolling mechanic for when you go fishing. So it's kind of random. It's just a cute little, it's kind of like playing Animal Crossing or playing
Stardew Valley.
I think but like as a board game.
Captures the essence of Stardew Valley better than the Stardew Valley board game it does, which is, we actually put on the Stardew Valley soundtrack or the Animal Crossing soundtrack and just like play that in the background while we're playing. But I think we talked about these enough. We've kind of given you guys some appetizers and some bigger meals if you're wanting a heavier date night. I do. I've got some honorable mentions, just some rapid fire. I'm going to give you like a 5-second overview.
Okay.
And we don't even have the boxes out here because we had to limit how long this video is. First up, Sea Salt Paper. It's card drafting. It's very fun. It's great at 2. It's a tiny little box. You can take it anywhere you want to go. It's great. We love it. Our friends love it. Taylor and Izzy love it. That's 1.
Yes.
2 is Scales of Fate, and you've not played this, so idea for a date night. Scales of Fate's great.
It's true.
It is by Ivy Studio again. You can play it at 2 players. Well, you have to play it at 2 players. It's a 2-player game. It's a head-to-head. But it's like one of the only games that does social deduction at 2, and it does a very good job of it. You're just playing as different colors, and you're trying to figure out who the other person is, and you're trying to like move stuff around without giving
I've seen
yourself
it
away.
played, not
Yeah,
played it.
it's very, very good. Okay, those are my 2 rapid fires.
Your 2 rapid fires. My 2 rapid fires, I'm thinking a little bit easier, more approachable game for people, Carcassonne. Tile laying, building out your little area. Clearly I like building towns. That's a thing that I like to do.
It's so good too, because it like is always a different town.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. We have a custom box for it. That's how much we love it.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Have a
And
woodworker
it's
build
simple to learn, simple to set up, and it plays out very quickly, really.
I'd argue it's best at 2, because otherwise it's kind of too fast with higher player counts. But
Yeah. So, honorable mention. And then this last honorable mention is kind of a wild card, something we've done recently, and that's Pandora's Legacy.
Yeah.
Which, it was great, Pandora's Legacy. It was our first time ever doing some kind of like abstract puzzle like that.
Oh.
And it like broke a part of our brain. I've been forcing other people in our group to play it so that I can gauge how well I understood what happened.
Yeah.
But I will say, even though it was a brain burn and made me question my sanity, it was just like the design and the art was so lovely, and the puzzles were so unique, which again, if you know, Matt and Delaney have more experience playing these kind of puzzle games, and they have a lot more exposure to those things. But even for someone that doesn't have exposure, it was just crazy to see the types of puzzles that can even exist.
Oh yeah, it was some of the most innovating stuff. Because the clues will either be like, do you see a golden apple? Or that's clue 1, and it's like, oh, we knew that, we figured that out. Or it's like, go upstairs, turn your dishwasher on. After the cycle runs,
Not really.
get us the model number, and then you're going to submit that to this website. Not really, that's hyperbole.
Not really, but
it was like, how could we have
crazy.
figured that
Yeah.
out? Which, you know,
Yeah.
that's why we're curious to see. But that's a good one. That's
Yeah.
a good one. That's not so much a date night, because it took.
No,
like,
that's just a good experience.
yeah,
to
it
have.
was like, I think it took us like 12 hours or something like that. So we did it over the course of a few nights. But
we had to chop it up. We were like, we're losing it a little bit. We need to
order
we need
some
space.
takeout, call it a date.
Yeah.
You can knock it out in a few nights.
Yep.
That's a good list.
I think, honestly, just pick up a game. Figure it out.
I do have one more hidden game
Oh.
that I'm gonna pitch, and Matt's in on this. Matt, could you pass me this? And I'm gonna pitch this actually for our date night this weekend.
Oh gosh.
I think it'll be good. I think it'll be a great game for the 2 of us to play. Now, it's one of those games that's better at higher player counts.
No.
So we might have to play 2-handed. We might have to play a couple of factions each, but Twilight Imperium 4th edition is fantastic. It's a great game.
You can't play this at 2.
Yeah, we can play it at 2. We can really do whatever we want with it. With the new Thunder's Edge expansion, there's been a lot more modularity added. This is also not an ad. I just am making a bit that sounds like one.
I feel like
so
you
good.
dream in this world.
There was a point where you jokingly told me that, like, if I did some, I think it was if I built us a pool. If I built us an in-ground pool.
I tried to make a deal. I because I know how much you want me to play this game.
If you take out an $85,000 loan, I will play TI4 with you.
we could just do a little above ground.
No.
We can
But
make it work.
This is not really great for a date night, but again, I just love it. But with all that said, for real, the rest of these games are genuinely great for date night. And if you have any suggestions, let us know in the comment. We
absolutely.
always love playing games at 2. And, you know, like normal, click the YouTube buttons, let us know, give us a like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and we'll see you next time. Which game do we want to play?
You ready to lose Castle Burgundy?
Yeah.